Your video's thumbnail is one of two things that people get to see when deciding what video to watch next. The two things are the thumbnail, of course, and your title. That's all people get to see when they open up YouTube and they're trying to decide what to click on, what to watch next. So it is super important that your thumbnail does its job in getting the click. What I normally do is I will take a screenshot from within the video that I've just recorded. I'll take a screenshot of myself in the video and I'll bring that into a tool like Canva and I'll create the thumbnail there. I'll add some text. I might increase the brightness or whatever. Doesn't take me all that long. I think it's relatively easy, but not everybody does. So more and more with AI, people are looking for easier and easier ways to make their thumbnails. In today's video, I actually want to share with you a tool I've been experimenting with lately called 1 of 10 at 1of10.com. But I want to show you how you can use this either to generate full-blown thumbnails from scratch or just as an idea generator or even to enhance the thumbnails that you take yourself. So when you go to the 1 of 10 website, what you're going to see on the homepage is Outliers. Okay, that is one of the strengths of 1of10.com. It makes it really easy to find outliers within your niche, and it also has a handy idea generator as well as a title generator. I've gone over both of these things in greater detail in a previous video, and I'll link to that. But in this video, I want to focus on the thumbnail generator. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to enter your own channel name here. Okay, so I've already got mine in here. You can click on that. You can manage channels. You can add channels that aren't even yours if you want to get inspiration from another channel. Say you want your thumbnails to look similar to other channels' thumbnails, right? But I'm going to stick with my own channel here. Some other things you can do, if you click on this icon here, you can upload a reference image, okay? A reference image, let's say you want to describe a scene, and it is actually a real scene that you have in your video. You can take a screenshot of that and then upload that here as a reference image. You can also upload your face. And this is super important because one of the downsides of using AI to generate thumbnails, some of the tools I've seen have not been very good at recreating your face and to make it look natural. This one does. And you can help it even further by uploading your own face as basically a reference image. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got some here I've already uploaded. You can upload your new images here if you want. Let's go ahead and select this one and click done. So I've added that as a reference. Now, what you could also do is you can upload a sketch, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. You can select whether or not you want text on the thumbnail. I'm going to leave that unchecked, so text would be put in the thumbnail. And now, actually over here, you can also select how many variations, 2, 4, 8. Let's go with 8. Here's where you would type in your prompt, okay? And so this is where you're going to describe what you want as a thumbnail. What I like to do is enter the title that I'm going to go with my video, and I can add a couple extra descriptions if I want to. So let's go ahead and enter a prompt. Title of the video will be, I almost quit YouTube last week. Not really, but let's just go with that as a title. Let's just leave it at that for now and see what it comes up with. So when you're ready, go ahead and click on generate. And you're going to give it about 60 seconds or so, and it will generate some choices for us. And look what it came up with. So here are the 8 choices. Now, I can tell by looking at these faces that they don't necessarily look exactly like me, but that's because nobody knows me like I do, right? So what it did is it actually looked at my existing channel and it got inspiration from that combined with the reference image that I uploaded here and also the title, the prompt, right? What I put in the prompt, which I didn't give it that much information. Now let me show you how I've been using this. So let's go back up here. I'm going to change this prompt and I'm going to actually upload another image. So let's go reference image. Let's say I want to start with that screenshot of me on that hill, but I want a different facial expression. All right. So right there, I'm not smiling. I'm looking kind of serious, I guess. But let's say I want to change that and put a smile on my face. So let me select this image here and click done. So now I've got 2 images. This reference image and then this one where I'm smiling. So now I'm going to say, make me a thumbnail using the image of me with my blue hat as the base thumbnail, but put a smile on my face like the reference image of me in my office. Okay, so let's see what that does. Click generate. Actually, no, let's stop that. Let's just ask it for 4 in this case. Click generate. Okay, and this is what it came up with. So it basically took that other image and put a smile on my face. Okay, and you can play around with that. What's really handy here is, let's say you created a thumbnail, but you just, you wanted yourself to have a specific expression on your face, but you did not capture that. You can use a tool like this to add it afterwards. All right, so I think that's handy. Now, let's say I wanted to go with, I don't know, let's see, I wanted to go with this one here. But I still wanted to make further changes, so you can click on it and click Edit with AI. Now what we can do is we can add another prompt. Let's say, move myself further away and more to the right and delete the text. So I'll often say that because I may want to add the text myself in Canva. Okay, so I can always export something that I generate in here and then do more with it in Canva. That might be a good idea. Let's say if you have a certain type of font and font effects like a drop shadow, or maybe you just want everything to look the same as all of your other thumbnails and you have that already set up in Canva or Photoshop or whatever you use. Use a tool like this to generate text ideas, but then, use Canva to actually add your text the way you want to. Okay, so let's just see what this comes up with. And once it's finished that, you can go back and forth between that one and this one, right? Another way you can use this is to give you text ideas for your thumbnail. So let's change this prompt here. Title of my video to be, I almost quit YouTube last week. Please use the reference image of me on the hill, but with a surprised look on my face. Generate 8 versions that all look the same except with different text on the thumbnail for each version. Okay, we'll select 8 versions and generate. And check out what it gave us here. So it did generate 8 thumbnails. It kind of misinterpreted what I was looking for. It actually gave me up to 8 versions on each thumbnail. But it's a great way to kind of look at this and try to get ideas for what text to put on your thumbnail. Remember, text on your thumbnail should be supportive of the text in your title. Okay, you don't want to repeat your title in your thumbnail. For the most part, you don't want to do that. It'd be better if your title and your thumbnail complement each other and together tell the full story of what people can expect in your video. Now I want to show you something super cool, and that's the sketch feature. So I've got a piece of paper here, blank piece of paper, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on here what I want for a thumbnail, and let's see how accurate it can be. So I'm just going to say, let's go with me. I'm going to be right here. So like that, and I'll just write down me. Let's say I want to be on a beach. Okay, so I'm just going to do this and say beach. Okay, and then let's say, I don't know, the ocean, like this, ocean. And I'm going to write down waves. And let's say over here, I'm just going to go some trees like this. Okay, that's very crude, but let's see what it comes up with. So what I'm going to do, I just drew that. I didn't use the inbuilt or the built-in paint or something you can draw using your mouse. I'm more comfortable drawing with my hands. So I'm just going to use my iPhone here, and I'm going to take a photo of that. So let's just take a photo of that. So I'm going to airdrop that to my computer, and then let's go to our screen here, and we'll click on this icon again and upload a sketch. I'm going to click Upload New Image, and I believe it's in my Downloads folder. It's this one right here, I believe. Let's open that, and yep, there it is. And you can see it if you go back in here. There it is right there. So there we go. Let's click Done. And now let's repeat the prompt that we want again. Make a thumbnail from my sketch, not including the text. And just to help it along, I'm going to upload again another reference image of me. Okay, so let's just go, I don't know, let's choose this one this time and see what it gives us. Click Done, and then Generate. And there we go. There's our 8 images. And again, I don't love all of them, but they can certainly generate some ideas. I actually kind of like this one a little bit, but so let's go ahead. You pick one that you like, and then if you want to edit it a little further, you just add it to this prompt here. So say, move myself back a little and more to the right, and add text, I quit, and see what that gives us. And there we go. Super cool. It moved me over to the right a little bit, added the text I asked. So I just think this is a super handy option. It can be hard to know what to put in your thumbnail. Can you make them yourself in a tool like Canva? Yes, you can. But I think a tool like this, not only can it generate AI-generated thumbnails for you that look like you and are in the same design scheme or theme as all of your other thumbnails in your channel, if you already have some, but it also just gives you options or ideas that you may not have otherwise thought about, particularly when it comes to what text to put on your thumbnail. If you'd like to give 1 of 10 a try, I've got a link down below in my description where you can get your first month for $1. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.